Hi everyone, Sarah Newberger here, and welcome to my new YouTube channel. For those of you that have been following me on my old YouTube channel, you rock! Thank you for coming all this way to my new YouTube channel just to support me and follow me on this one. And for those of you that are new, let me explain. First off, welcome! And yes, I have been actually posting videos on YouTube for a few months now. I started on a different YouTube channel, but I started it not knowing what I was doing, and I just had a lot of complicated issues with my account and my email address, and you know what, we couldn't fix it. And so we just decided it would be better if we dropped that YouTube account and started a new one. And so this is my new one. And it kind of stinks because I have to start over now, but I guess it's not really about that. It is about just getting my mom's story out there for anyone who needs to see it, and for video updates for family and friends, because they don't get to see her every day like I do. And so I think it's very helpful for everyone that cares for mom so much to see how she's doing themselves on these videos. And so that's why I'm continuing to do that. If you want to see my old videos, just type in my name, Sarah Newberger, and you will find my old YouTube channel. It has 21 videos, and I start from the very beginning. I introduce my mom living with A.L.S, and then I introduce my baby, Natalie, and then my husband, and you'll see my dad and my family, my mom's sisters, and we're just a big happy family here. And I talk in more detail about my mom's illness and all that stuff. But just to give you a quick update on that, yes, my mom was diagnosed with Lou Gehrig's disease October the 31st, 2014. She has been living with A.L.S for, I want to say 2 years now, because I believe that it actually started a year before she was diagnosed. And so she just had her 1 year anniversary, if you want to call it that, since her diagnosis. And so we've known for a year now that she's had this. And a lot has changed. I was just going through my old videos when I first started the YouTube channel, and it amazes me how much my mom's illness has progressed since I started my videos just this past summer. It's devastating, really. I have a video of when she first moved into the rest home, and I wasn't starting my YouTube channel then, but it was a video I filmed on my phone. She was noticing how horrible she looked on her on the phone, because I zoomed in and so she could see herself. She's like, "Oh, I look horrible," and she actually lifted up her arm and pointed to her face, pointed to her forehead, and she wanted me to cover it up or something like that. But the point is that she was able to lift up her arm and point to what she was talking about. And right now she can't do that. She can't lift up her arm at all. It's dead weight. You lift it up and it flops right back down. And her voice is a lot worse now. I was noticing just yesterday, I went to go see her last night, and I was just noticing how much her voice has changed. We know that this disease will eventually take her voice. I have always been hoping that it's not going to get that far, that somehow a miracle will happen and she will have her voice until the very end. Even if it is raspy or low, I really hope that her voice is not lost, because that would just, to me, be the most devastating thing, not being able to hear my mom's voice. And so I guess it was really hard to hear her last night, and plus she was very uncomfortable. She was having I don't even know what it was. Her whole body was just jerking, and she couldn't get comfortable. She looked like she was in pain, and she would tell me with urgency in her voice, Sarah, help me, get my foot, pick it up, put it over my other foot, pick it up again, put it down. And she just kept making me do that over and over again. I don't know what it was about that right foot, but that right foot helped her for a few seconds until it happened again. So it's just something about that right foot being moved up and down, that helped her somehow. She kept telling me that she wasn't in pain, but her face and her voice told a different story. And the nurse finally came in, the med aid, and they gave her some morphine. I guess a couple weeks ago is when it all started. I posted the video on my old YouTube channel. She had a scare where she had phlegm in her throat and she couldn't get it up, she couldn't get it down, and it was just stuck there. And she was coughing, and then she felt like she was going to stop breathing, but finally it got up, or it went down. And it scared her half to death. It scared me half to death. And I guess maybe it happened again the next day. But then we discovered that she actually had an infection, a virus or something in her throat. The hospice nurse who comes to see her twice a week, I think, determined that it was a virus. And so they ordered her some antibiotics. She took it, she was done with it, and then she gave a little update a week later about what happened. And then a week after that is when she had another really bad scare. Someone at the rest home called me at 8 a.m. or I think it was like around 9 a.m. and basically told me that my mom was having a really hard time breathing. She was coughing, she had phlegm in her throat, and she couldn't get it out. And my mom wanted her to call my sister and myself and my dad to let them know what was going on. They're calling the doctor and they're calling the hospice nurse, and they're doing everything they can. They have given her medicine. She wasn't able to eat, she wasn't able to swallow, she wasn't able to take her pills. It was really, really, really bad that day. And it scared all of us. I called the whole family because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what they were telling me. Was it urgent? Was it something that I needed to call the family and get them here now, or what? So that was a very bad day, very bad day. And so I go to see her every other day, Tuesday, Thursday, and then I see her on Sunday for church. And so I see her every other day, and this was a Monday, and so it wasn't my normal day to see her, but I wasn't going to let that day pass without going to see her. So I went to see her, and it was around supper time, and she had oxygen on, which I've never seen her have oxygen on. I've seen her with the BiPAP on. It's a whole mask that helps her breathe, but she had just, a little oxygen in her nose. She looked tired. They gave her 2 doses of morphine, and she was very tired at that point. She had slept all afternoon, and she was just waking up. She was doing much better by the time we got there. We went out for supper, and she was able to eat, she was able to swallow, she was able to drink her drink, and everything was just as normal as any other night. It was just that morning was really bad. The hospice nurse came the very next day and ordered a patch that she puts under her ear or behind her ear that is supposed to dry up her phlegm and mucus. That way she will not choke like that again. And so far I think it's helping. But then just last night is when she started to feel, her whole body started to feel very uncomfortable, and she started to jerk, and she just couldn't get comfortable. And so they gave her 2 doses of morphine, and by the time we left, she was falling asleep. I guess that's a little update for everyone on my new YouTube channel. This is an update on what's going on. Of course, I've told the family, so they know already, but this is for YouTube. So yeah, this is what my channel is all about. It is about family. It is about my mom, giving as many updates as possible so that everyone will know how she's doing every day. And I will be filming her. I was wanting to film her last night, but last night obviously just wasn't a good night. But I'm going to see her tomorrow, and so hopefully I can get some video of her tomorrow. And so my channel will have a lot of video updates of my mom. You'll see my mom, you'll hear her talk as well as she can right now. You'll see videos of my family, my husband, my baby. Yeah, if you want to see more videos, if you want to see the beginning, go look my other channel up. If you're new to my channel, subscribe so you don't miss any videos. I put out a video every week, at least one video. I am trying to get in a rhythm here. Here lately it's been a few videos a week. I'm trying to get caught up, but I'm wanting to do just 1 or 2 videos a week, give or take. But so yeah, you'll see a lot more of my mom, you'll see a lot more of my family, and so just stay tuned. I guess until next time, until my next video, bye.